Hey, everybody, and welcome to Shut It Down, Boys. This is the podcast where me and the gang get together after a long, hard 24-hour shift, and we talk about life, both outside of and at the fire station. Right off the top, you got me, your handsome host. As always, I'm the Ryan Reynolds of this group. Just keep everybody laughing, keep everybody moving and grooving, and I look shredded while doing it. That's my promise to you guys, is to keep doing that. But anyway, next to me, I got the old lovable street urchin himself, Tanner Holligan. Guys, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got to get this guy out of the trailer park. We got to get him a new hairline, get rid of the Bass Pro gear.
We got a lot of work.
We got a lot of work to do. Sub to the
folks.
YouTube channel, for God's sakes, everybody. We need your help. And then last but not least, we got old missionary Murph himself, the resident medical expert. He's been riding the hell out of that BLS box, and he can interpret a 12 lead, but he can't read a book.
So many firemen out there that could relate to that.
The outboiling of the med box, yeah.
Med unit. What's up, boys? It's been a while.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that.
People that can read the 12 lead.
Oh yeah, I
Boy,
can't.
howdy.
Yeah.
They got like a 8th
lied
grade
on
reading
that.
level.
That thing is freaking Mandarin to me, dude, whenever I'm looking at it.
Squiggly lines.
What is
man.
that,
Yeah.
a systole?
Yeah, it's always a bundle.
He's dead.
Yeah, it's always a bundle branch block.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time, dude.
It's whatever the monitor says it is.
There you go.
It's a fact.
Yeah. Anyway, so straight to business, everybody. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to YouTube. The numbers have gone up. It's crazy. I think we're well on our way to 300 subscribers.
Yeah,
I think we're at
300
like
subscribers.
277.
We're like 15 away.
Yeah,
or
so
something like
thank
that.
you guys so much for that. Shout out to Giglio, the distributing company here. It's our local distributor, and they supported us by giving us a bunch of beers, a bunch of Liquid Death, a bunch of Voodoo Ranger, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So thank you guys so much, and thanks, Colin, my lawyer friend, the lawyer of the stars. You guys ever do something wrong, you hit Colin up, all right? He'll get you out. No, Colin's a good dude, man. So shout out to those guys for helping us out with the podcast.
We'll add a
man.
link in the description for those criminals. That
Collins,
need-
yeah. Collins
Need
Legal
help from
Services.
Colin.
I think he's doing all right. He doesn't need us to send him criminals.
Right.
But anyway, so let's go ahead and I got some fun YouTube comments that some of you guys left, and this is kind of a thing we're going to do on the show because it's awesome, and we appreciate the hell out of it, man.
Yeah.
This is from Speedy Spoolie, and this was from Annoying Habits, and we know a guy who does this. Guy who watches videos at full volume while everyone is watching TV.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Did he really say that?
Yeah, that was one of his comments. So we know two people. Stu. Remember, Stu used to take phone calls with his wife while we'd be watching a movie at the station. He'd be like, FaceTime. Hey, babe, how's it going? Just looking at, what the hell is wrong with you, Stu?
We're right in the middle of a good part of the movie.
Yeah, dude. And then Callaway. At the airport, dude.
Dude, that was hilarious.
On our snowboarding trip. Man, dude, he was like a special ed kid. He just had his phone full volume watching Netflix.
That's a real alpha move right there.
Dude, we were like-
He doesn't give a...
He was sitting right beside me. I said, "Hey, what the hell is wrong with you?" And he goes, "What? I forgot my headphones." I'm like, "That's your problem." Yeah,
That doesn't mean we all have to listen
Yeah,
to
dude,
it.
I don't want to hear it.
yeah, dude. I don't want to watch you watching that. He was watching that Formula One show.
Oh,
whatever the
yeah,
hell
of
it
course,
was,
of
man.
course it was.
Dude,
Something to do with cars.
crazy, man. Absolute madness.
I love Callaway so much now for
But
that.
he's a crazy person, man. But anyway, sorry guys, that's a little bit of housekeeping. So you guys keep the comments coming; they're fun.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, sorry, I had another one to read. This is from Turbo Ted, and he said, "Let's see that hairy arm guy's mom in a bikini."
Hey, hands off, dude.
Listen, Turbo Ted,
She's happily married.
I make a promise to you. I'm going to make that happen. All right, you your turboted@gmail.com. I'll set you up.
I'll have to call my mom. Like, Mom, do you have any sweet photos of you in a bikini?
Just give me a Polaroid,
God.
Mom.
It's for the podcast.
Don't
You'll
ever ask your
understand.
mom that.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. No way. Ooh.
The fellas were wondering.
So we put it in the background.
Speedy, what's your name? What's his
Speedy
name?
Spool, or no, Speedy Spooler was the first guy. That's
It ain't happening, Speedy.
Turbo Ted.
Turbo.
So he's a nice guy, dude. I like
damn
him.
guys.
He's a subscriber. You respect Turbo Ted. So anyway, guys, we're getting together today. This is going to be a fun one. We're all firefighters, and as a whole across the nation, firefighters are it's a spectrum, a melting pot, if you
melting
will.
pot of guys.
So
yeah.
we're doing different types of firefighters today, and I mean it takes all types, and there are all
Every
types.
type.
Some of
Yep.
them actually on the spectrum, I believe. yeah, man.
for sure.
But
For sure.
yeah, so that's what we're covering today, and I'm gonna let one of you two take it. Give me a different
Okay.
type of firefighter right off the rip.
All right, I got a good one. This
go.
one's near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
It's the lifelong rookie. Okay, so
Okay.
the
Lifelong
guy who was a rookie and probably still gets treated as if he's a rookie.
Yeah, for
right.
sure.
Constantly getting shit on. Okay,
I actually know a few.
Are you talking
like
about
that,
yourself?
yeah.
Holligan, take the damn trash out.
It's like, but I took it out every time this
Yeah,
month. What are
yeah.
you guys doing?
Yeah.
We don't give a shit. You
Yeah.
fucking do it.
Take it out, rookie.
You're
Low
always
man.
learning from
Low
you
man.
guys,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, and you guys are like, how do you
Yeah.
not know this, dude? You've been here like
Yeah.
8 years. Like,
You're always footing the ladder, but we won't let you climb it. yeah.
go grab the chainsaw. You're not cutting, but you're gonna grab it.
Yeah,
okay?
dude.
The rookies give him a hard time.
Oh man.
They catch on. They're like, oh wait, hold on, I can definitely fuck with this guy.
Yeah, right.
Hey, start the saw for
You
me.
can't.
Yeah. Dude.
I like that one. That was a good one for me because
That's pretty funny,
near
yeah.
and dear to my
Yeah,
heart,
yeah.
especially when you're at a
The
station with.
lifelong rookie.
Oh
I
yeah,
like it.
when you're at a station
Yes.
where everyone's got like 4 or 5 years on you,
Yeah.
it's like, all right, I signed up for this. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Embrace it, guys.
Yeah, of
Lifelong
course.
rookies out there. I salute to y'all.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah. Take out the trash. Make us some coffee.
Yeah, sucks to suck, nerd. Yeah. I remember whenever you were a rookie, actually, there was a fire in your old Three's territory, basically.
Right. Mhm.
Yeah.
And you were a rookie,
Yeah.
and I think you were on engine 10 or something. Dude, and you didn't take any. It was winter, and you didn't take your jacket off.
Oh yeah.
Dude. So you had on that thick, like
I was there.
heavy jacket.
I was there.
I don't think you might not have been a rookie, but I don't know. But,
I
and you were
was.
up on the
Yeah,
roof
yeah.
cutting.
Yeah.
Y'all were cutting the roof.
cut a hole in the
Dude,
roof.
and you came down and you just started taking the layer. You took your bunker coat off and you took your jacket off and then you took your button down on. I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? And there was
And
just,
everything was long sleeves.
dude, everything was long sleeve, man. I was like, you dumb hillbilly.
Do you
It's
know
like-
that's a real rookie move because you're like, I don't
Yeah.
have time to take any of this
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
off.
Right.
Right?
There was just steam coming off you, dude. I was like, man.
Oh, yeah,
and you
dude.
smelled horrendous.
I remember,
which is
uh,
pretty common.
The guy that refilled our bottles was watching me,
Mm-hmm.
and my captain. I was like, "Hey, do you think we could get like a drink of water?" And he's like, "Yeah. We just got done doing some work." And that's when I started layering off. And the guy that was on the air, was like, "What? Did you not take any of your shit off?"
Yeah, dude, yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I didn't have time." He's
Okay.
like, "To take off 9 coats."
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he was dressed like it was like below 40, but it was like 50 degrees outside.
Yeah. And in the back of the engine, if you're a firefighter, you got a little time,
Yes.
You're not having to like make radio comms or
Right.
like get on the computer and do stuff. You got a little time
Yeah,
to take
well,
a freaking
I miss the back.
Oh,
I
that's
miss
so
the back,
fun, dude.
man.
It'll be
It is
it'll
the
be
best.
3 a.m. and a call comes in, and if it's like a BS call, I'm just in the back like just
yeah.
sleeping. I got
Oh,
my
I
eyes
know,
closed, man.
man. Yeah.
Like we're going to Miss Johnson's for the 3rd time this shift. Like I'm take a little 5-minute snooze. Yeah.
I got a quick story about that.
I'm listening.
So our boy Tim,
Yep, Big Tooth Tim,
yeah,
Turtle
we're-
Tim, also.
Yeah, me and the captain. It was whenever he, riding backwards, he can't hear anything.
Yep.
Kind of
dude.
one of the older engines.
Reverse seat like a toddler.
Yeah, he's sitting backwards. So anyway, me and the captain, were driving, leaving a store or something, and I'm like, hey, I think I see smoke. And he's like, man, that does look like smoke from a house fire. And he's like, go ahead and turn on your lights and let's go. And so I turn on my lights, we start going, we get closer, and we're like, that's a house fire. Oh, no. So I light up the sirens or whatever, and we get there and we pull off, and there's people like coming out of the house.
Oh,
it's
shit.
like the whole side of the house is on fire. We're
damn.
like,
Oh, damn.
oh shit, this is for real. I jump out and and I run around the engine or whatever. I'm throwing in pump gear and everything.
Yeah.
And then Tim climbs off the back, and he's got med gloves on. And
Oh, my God.
He's grabbing. He has his back turned, so he grabs the med bag and he turns around and he's like, and I go, "What are you doing?" And he's like,
no.
Dude.
"Oh, I couldn't hear y'all up there."
Yeah, you can't hear.
He couldn't hear anything.
Shit back
Yeah,
there.
and
Dude.
dude,
y'all
he
didn't
was
have the
in
headphones
pure
either.
The
panic.
definition of fucking jammed up.
Oh,
Tim.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You look like such a jackass.
Yeah,
dude.
so I actually ran into that house because Tim wasn't ready, and the captain was actually doing like a 360 around the house. So I ran in the house because I saw people like feeding out, and I asked, "Is everybody out?" And they're like, "No." So I go in there.
No.
I go in there, and they've got like about a 1.5 foot of like smoke at the top, and I'm like, "Get out of your house or whatever! Your house is on fire."
they're
And
playing PlayStation.
Yeah, literally the kids were
alarms
back.
going off.
Yeah,
Beep.
so they all run out. They all get out in the front yard, and everybody's out. Dogs are out, and it happened to be just like a barbecue pit on the outside of the
okay,
house.
they just caught
so
it.
it caught the outside of the house on fire, but
Yeah.
it started coming in through the eaves, But they didn't know because
Oh, man.
I can't wait till Tim
Dude,
sees
but-
this episode.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tim getting out of that engine with med gloves on, and he turns around and sees that house. He's
Oh
like,
man,
I would have shit myself.
Oh, yeah.
he's probably never put his gear on faster.
but yeah, he's just probably just back there,
Yeah.
just like, oh,
Who
guess
is the
we're going to
captain
a-
that didn't like turn around like,
Yeah.
hey, we're going to something that's on fire, maybe?
Well, dude,
Yeah,
those-
he thought he had just assumed
Yeah.
that we had heard it.
Yeah.
yeah, those damn rear-facing engines, man. I hate those things. You're back there like a toddler, and you're moving. You're like, "What'd you guys say?"
Yeah.
hate it, dude.
Yeah. So he had no idea.
yeah.
But funny story.
That's a good one, man. I can't wait until Tim sees this episode. I'll take one, and this is one me and Murph. Well, you'll know it too, but I call him the LT or the military veteran firefighter.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, these guys, man, they're just way too wound. They keep their
Yes.
socks on during sex, and they're just way too wound tight.
Yeah.
all the
yeah.
time.
I have
They're
that
usually
too.
redheads, and they were in the Marines. I was first introduced to this guy after I got out of the military and went to the fire academy.
Yeah.
And I talked to a guy who was at my command. I was getting out of the Navy and going straight in the fire academy. I'd already done my EMT. And I asked him, I said, hey, how's the academy I was in Washington State. I said, how's the academy? He's like, oh man, it's fun. We have a good time. It's not bad at all. Like you'll love it. It's great, man. Well, he turned out to be a real dick, and he lied to me. It was
Fun, man, come on.
it had I know. It had it's super fun,
True
dude.
friend.
There's chicks in bikinis and stuff. It's rad.
He's like a recruiter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
got me, dude.
yeah.
He got me. But he was like, oh man, super fun, dude. So I sign up and I go to this freaking fire academy, and at this time I was over the military and like being yelled at. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Because I'd been through boot camp, I'd been through dive school, I'd been through dive prep. I worked with the divers for a year and got the shit kicked out of me.
Right.
I was over it, man.
Did you ever get captain masked while you were in there?
No. No, I was a good kid.
What does that mean?
I should. It's
Just basically like whenever
Yeah.
disciplinary.
disciplinary.
Oh.
You do- like
Basically what you did
Yeah.
recently.
yeah, investigation.
there.
Yeah,
I would have been
there
there
Yeah.
for sure.
This is like you're standing in front of the captain of the ship, and
They
he's
actually
deciding
put
your fate.
Did they do the green cloth?
I never went.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
they always do
He's a
like
good kid, man.
They always do like a green cloth over the table. I don't know what that. I don't know if that was just a Coast Guard thing or what.
Meaning like you're in deep shit or something?
Yeah, so like
Nice.
and you
I can see
literally
that.
stood at attention, and they're like,
Yeah.
2 or 3 people right here.
Yeah.
Mainly the captain of
Telling you what kind of
the
an
base.
idiot you
yeah.
are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
and you just sit there and take it.
Man,
Oh,
that
yeah.
would suck.
No, I never had to do that.
Yeah.
But dude, this guy, he lied to me. He was like, "Oh, it's super. It's good, man. You'll love it. You'll have a good time." I'm like, and I asked him, I was like, "Is it like military style?" He goes, No, not at all, not at all. You lying son of a bitch, dude. I show up to this academy.
Paramilitary.
Dude, paramilitary, I know. And I show up, and I should have known. I really should have known. But I show up
Yeah.
day one, and I'm like, going to learn some firefighting stuff. Yeah, having a good time, dude. Got my freaking book and my pen and my paper and shaking hands and stuff. And this
On your faces.
yeah, this freaking 4 foot tall ex-Marine ginger boots the door, and he's like, "Get on your fucking faces!" And I'm like, dude, I just roll my eyes. I'm like, no way this is happening right now. He's like, I said, get on your fucking faces. So we start doing push-ups. Yeah, he beats the hell out of us for like 15 minutes of push-ups and shit. I'm just like, you got to be freaking kidding me.
I had a completely different experience as in the
of course
academy.
you did.
Yeah,
I don't-
of course. Yeah, these guys, and then
The lovable Murph.
yeah, of course, dude. They'd probably give me a bee gibbers and stuff. Yeah,
You just want to graduate? You don't
Yeah.
even- I don't know how to teach
Yeah.
you into this
What do you
shit.
think about my wife, Murph? She's a nice lady, huh? Yeah. Jesus, jackass. Yeah. But anyway, that's mine, man. The LT, and we've got a few of them still laying around. They're way too wound up. They're
Oh, yeah,
still
yeah, yeah.
they're still all military, dude.
Yeah,
They got
yeah,
no
yeah.
sideburns and
No.
shit. Yeah. Listen, if you're walking down the street or you show up to your new department or whatever, and you see a guy with no sideburns,
And
stay away
he's
from
got
that
a
guy.
he's got a high and tight.
High and tight, no sideburns. You see a whitey tighty Fruit of the Loom band, stay away from that dude. All right,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, 'cause he's not going to be a fun guy.
He's
not
going to be
a-
calling you a bag of shit
He's
within
not
like
going to
5
be.
minutes.
They're not a fun hang.
No, not
Yeah.
a fun hang.
And this is
No,
coming
no,
from
no.
2 people who are military veterans. Even we're not the biggest fans of these guys. So that's mine, man. The LT, the military vet. And hey, you guys, if we miss some, there's probably freaking
plethora.
Yeah,
Oh
dude,
yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
This has got to be the one that like we get a lot of comments
yeah.
on.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
if you're a fireman
yeah.
out there, or even if you're just anybody who's at a job and got that one person that you want to explain to us, tell us about it.
Yeah, that one person at your job.
I actually kind of liked some of the military guys were fun.
Were fun as hell.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
some of the guys that were like that, they're only like that for your first year, and then they're a bunch of fun. after.
I don't know, man. I had a bunch of military dudes in my fire academy, and we were all like, "This guy's a fucking goober."
Yeah.
They knew all the they
yeah.
those guys knew all the cadence chants and shit like that when y'all were jogging and shit.
Those
I don't know
guys
if y'all
are
had to
those
do
guys
that.
are
Yeah,
nerds
we did that.
too, dude.
Yeah, those guys are
Those
nerds
guys
too,
are
man.
nerds. If you still remember any of those, listen,
Yeah.
get a new hobby. All right,
That was always fun to me though. The cadence thing.
That was fun, yeah.
It helped with running.
Yeah,
you know,
it
if you had
definitely
to run
did.
a lot.
Your mind, and we had this guy. He was like just this gifted black guy that could sing good.
Yeah. Yep.
And he could come up with the stuff off the top of his head.
that's awesome,
Dude, it was so cool, man. Like I just felt like I was like, and I've never been musically talented,
Yeah.
but he had this like beat going with it and everything
Yeah.
when we were doing cadence. And dude, it was so much fun. I was like, this is awesome.
If somebody's good at it, it is awesome. I'll give you
Yeah.
that. Those
And
guys
he-
are cool.
he would come up with some stuff and some off the wall stuff
Yeah.
too, like pretty risky,
Oh,
Raunchy.
yeah.
And
Real raunchy.
Yeah, and he would say it while we were going, and then the company commander or the drill sergeant would be just like, "Hey, cool it."
Yeah.
But he liked it.
He's
too,
laughing under his breath.
He's
Yeah,
laughing
yeah.
under his breath for sure.
Yeah.
He's
Murph,
probably-
what do you got?
Okay, I got the drink coffee all day fireman,
yeah.
or the energy drink guy.
Dude, some of these guys.
I had that one written down too. The caffeinator.
Man,
Yeah, the caffeinator.
Yeah. Some of these, you walk up to them and you're like, "Hey, let me,
Yeah.
all right, mate, buddy,
Yeah,
easy."
dude, their blood's just running black.
That's
me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like-
Coffee all day.
Haven't
They
seen
gotta-
him drink a glass of water, dude.
No,
Yeah.
not one.
Yeah.
And usually the funny thing is, I wrote this down.
These are
is-
awesome, by the way. These Voodoo Rangers.
Yeah,
They're-
dude.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I got the raspberry tea one. Awesome. But
Yeah.
anyway,
I'm gonna have to try that
but-
before the episode's over.
But those guys, even though they drink all this caffeine all day, they're not really a ball of energy.
No.
Those guys.
no.
They're not just a ball of energy.
Not at
You
all.
would think they'd be just bouncing off the walls,
Yeah.
but nah.
It's just
Sometimes
lost
they are.
it's lost its effect on them.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
It's,
Yeah.
it's become their norm.
Yeah.
Their blood is just sludge.
Or they,
Like,
they
buddy.
they got a thermos that they just keep full with coffee all day long.
Yeah, man. If
Yeah.
you,
I drink a lot of coffee and caffeine.
Yeah, I think we all do.
I think
we
drink,
do.
I drink a shit
Yeah.
ton.
it's
But-
awesome. It's so delicious.
But I mean,
yeah.
I feel like it does amp me up still. It still amps me up,
Dude, in the
man.
morning or like on an empty stomach, like I'm fire on all cylinders. Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever I come to work, we've talked about it before, dude. Yeah. Nice.
Those pistons are pumping.
Yeah. But yeah, so the caffeinator. That's a good one.
caffeinator,
Dude.
yeah.
That's another good T-shirt design. Just a cracked out firefighter with a pot of coffee. Hey, this damn fire station memes, guys. Come
Yeah.
on, man. Jesus, set us up for God's
Yeah,
sake.
make us a shirt.
I'm an idea man. We'll make some shirts one of these days, man.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that one's awesome. This one, we know these guys. The guy who dates all the medics.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
There's a couple of those.
We know him,
Or the medic that dates all the firemen.
Also that, yeah, dude, yeah. That's so funny, man. Nice. See what you did there. But yeah, dude, some of these firefighters, they're like damn predator, dude, just waiting on a limb outside of the
They got
the
their net
college.
casted, man.
Yeah.
As soon as those girls come out of or guy, I don't know, maybe the girls. As soon as those girls come out of that medic class, EMT class, dude,
Yep.
it's like predator sight, dude. They see the thermal signal and they're like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. They're like, yeah, they're in there, dude. Yeah, they snatch him up real quick.
That is
What's the
funny,
saying?
man.
You know, don't shit where you eat.
Yeah,
Right?
That's especially true for the fire station.
I think
yeah.
most people have learned that at some point in their life.
Yeah, you
Some
have
of the
to.
hard lessons.
Yeah. No big deal.
It happens.
Rookie move.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lifelong
But hey,
rookie. What do you mean?
there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, that's a big one. And then you see like all these firefighter TV shows where they're like they're all at the station together and they're
all-
showing together
all-
and they're
they're
all
all having
banging
sex.
each other. Like, dude,
That didn't.
I
Yeah.
don't think that's on a TV show.
it is.
No,
I
yeah,
mean,
it
they're
is.
not
It really
showing.
is, yeah.
They're not showing penetration, but they're
It's that one in
getting
Austin,
after it,
right?
all right?
The Austin Fire
Is that the one
Department one where they're like all like having sex in the air bottle room. And
Is that
shit.
the one
It's
with
like,
Rob?
really?
Yeah, it's the one with Rob
Yeah.
Lowe. I think. Yeah, dude, Rob Lowe's he's got a helmet on. He's ziplining
yeah.
down from a helicopter
Rob
into a
Lowe.
tornado. I'm like, they're like, Captain, don't do it. He's like, I'll see you boys on the other side. And he ziplines down into a fucking tornado. You're like, yeah, dude.
I want to have sex with that guy in the bar.
Yeah. Speaking of like all those shows, dude. We've got this guy is not a firefighter, but we love this guy, man. There's an autistic guy at the grocery store close to our fire station. And
Love this guy to
Yeah,
death.
he's fun.
He's the nicest guy ever, man, and he loves us. And he loves Chicago Fire.
Yes, he
we
does.
call him the Chicago Fire guy.
Yes.
Dude, anytime we go to the grocery store, this guy's like, hey guys, you guys
Yeah,
you
man.
guys watch Chicago Fire last night? And I'm like, hey, no, buddy, we're gonna catch it at the station today. And he's like, oh man, the captain, I was really worried about him last night. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, he was telling me the last time I was there about like they brought back somebody. I guess that
Yeah.
apparently like
They brought back LT.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah. Dude, he'll come out in the parking lot with us, like, and wave bye to us, and his manager's just like, Jesus, come on, man, stock the damn shelves.
I wish more
Yeah.
people like him would call us. You know,
Oh,
that
dude,
love
that
us
guy.
so dang
That
much.
guy loves us so much, man.
You,
pure
know
love
what we
with
need
him.
to do is we need to tell him about the podcast.
We do need to tell him about the
Oh,
podcast.
yeah,
And
tell
you
him
know,
to tune in.
Yeah, tune in, man.
We need to
He
give
would
him
love it.
we need to give him a station T-shirt one of these days too.
That-
man.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
would
yeah.
be cool. And a podcast T-shirt. Here's Big
I think
Buzz,
I actually
man.
have an extra one for him.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to him.
I've got like
So-
100 of them.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chicago Fire guy, man, and yeah, the guy who dates all the medics,
Calm down.
buddy. Again, don't
Fish outside your lane.
don't
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
where you eat. Be careful. That's how you
Don't
get,
go down that road.
That's how you get jammed up, man, at the fire station.
Yes, you do.
Get a little risky.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do your job. You know, yeah. Anyway, Schmaligan, what do you got here?
Well, I really was going to say the caffeinator the next time. but
Were you?
That was a good one.
That's hilarious.
That's a good one.
I wrote this one down because I've seen this since I've been working at our department. Is the wannabe big city firefighter? Right.
Oh, yeah.
The guy
yeah,
that,
yeah.
man, was like, man, Houston, Dallas, New
At
York
New
does it
York,
this way.
yeah,
We're like,
yeah.
hey, man, this is not there.
Yeah, sure.
We don't have the manpower, and also we don't even have half the shit they have.
Yes,
So
yes.
we ain't doing that, you know?
Yeah.
But, kudos to them, because sometimes they do have good ideas and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
They're the
I
ones that
see.
are like constantly like reinventing the wheel.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah,
on,
dude.
on firefighting.
They're showing you a new nozzle technique. They're like, what you do is you do a tactical roll with the nozzle, and you roll through the door of the house. And they're like,
That's it.
yeah, you just be hit, and you're like, no.
the Jason Bourne of
Oh,
firefighters.
yeah, dude. You're like, no.
Yeah, the Jason Bourne firefighter. That's hilarious.
I mean, but
Yeah.
like if you really think about
Yeah.
it, like most of us are real like dumb idiots, like me myself.
Not most of us.
We're not really
Not
that
most of
dumb.
us.
Yeah,
But
most of us. We're pretty
me
smart.
and Murphy,
I have a
maybe.
degree. I got to put that thing on the wall.
Easy,
in there
easy.
somewhere. Yeah.
I loved our little meme fight we had right
Yeah.
there. The
Oh,
dumb,
you
dumber.
two jackasses. Yeah. You two.
But yeah, most firemen aren't like super intelligent guys. So the more overload you have of information and shit, it's like the old saying we have: KISS. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep things simple, and it
Yeah.
won't overcomplicate itself. It'll work out.
Yeah,
We've
keep
said
it
it-
simple, stupid.
We've
yeah.
said it before, and like it's not a hard job. You just every situation is just different, and you just
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
adaptability is our
adjustments,
main
right?
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
You just have to adapt. Speaking of those guys up north, man, like Detroit and all those like New York and what's y'all's stance? I saw a video the other day, and what's y'all's stance on keeping a tool in the engine?
I
Keeping
love it.
Keeping a pig, keeping a halligan, keeping an axe.
I wish we could.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it.
I mean,
I don't think it takes that much longer.
I like the idea of having it. If it became a routine of it, then you don't. That's one less thing you have to do. You know?
Dude, that easy access
that.
on the outside of the engine.
It ain't hard,
Leave
dude.
it there.
I'm saying like
Yeah.
if we could have the mountable tool in the back of the cab, right? So
If
like
I could secure it, I'd be okay.
that's what
with it.
I'm saying. Yeah.
You getting a wreck, that thing just flopping around
Yeah.
back there.
Dude, you get-
just
yeah.
impaled by
That's
a
some final,
pig.
final destination shit.
Yeah, this is risk of the job, dude.
Right, yeah.
Listen, well, we can mitigate a risk by just keeping it in the freaking
Compartment.
I
yeah.
don't know.
I'd like to. What's it take? An extra 5 seconds?
Maybe.
10 seconds?
But
For me to-
their argument would be, well, that's 5 seconds to victory.
I
doesn't
mean, I
that,
guess,
right?
man. Yeah,
But then
yeah.
again, I would make the argument that, like, well, how many of the guys that are going to save a victim are really thinking about, let me go grab the axe real quick? Most of
yeah.
them are thinking, shit, I'm going to get off this engine packed out. Hopefully, they did their job.
Yeah.
Got fully geared out.
Of course, yeah.
and are going to save that person.
Yeah,
you know.
I wanted to throw that
I
out
don't
there.
know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
let us know in the comments, guys. What tool in the engine? Tool in the compartment? What are you thinking?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
do you like? What do you like?
Yeah,
I wish we could ride on tailboards still. I think that's a dumb rule. You know, I know, guys. Look,
that would
would
be fun.
so
I would,
cool.
I
That'd
would
be
love it. I would
fun
love it
as
to death.
shit.
But yeah, the liability
It's
of it.
dangerous as shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's super dangerous.
Some of these
dude.
drivers would be like, I'm gonna hop in. I'm just gonna hop in and
yeah,
get a
there's a couple
seatbelt
of
on.
them, dude. Yeah.
So when I got hired, you know, like a lot of the old guys that were there when I first got hired, they that's what they did.
did that.
Yeah.
They still did that. They
Which
were
is
like
crazy.
They wore like the hip boots,
Yeah.
you know, and stuff like that. So they
That's
still
nuts.
had like they told me stories. They still had the snorkels and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Crazy.
Ripping heaters and
Oh,
taking
oh, yeah.
Did you
shot
see
of
some of these
Jack
old
Daniels
firemen
before they
dude?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never wore air pack type of thing.
No.
You know, they just went in there and just coughed.
Asbestos ain't gonna hurt you.
Yeah, you just breathe through it. And you're like, cough it out later. Jesus. All right.
Murph, I think Murph's up. Is Murph up?
I think I'm up.
You're up?
Murph did the caffeinator. You did, who'd you do?
No, it went to you. I think Murph's up.
Oh, Murph's
Yeah,
up. Murph's up.
yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so the y'all want to hear like the nurse's perspective, or y'all want to hear?
I want to
another
hear.
fire-
I want to hear a nurse.
Let's see. So Murph's wife is
My,
a nurse.
yeah, my wife's a nurse, and
Yeah.
so she sees firemen all the time, right? So
Yeah, not one of those scandalous, not one of those scandalous nurses you see on
No.
the internet. All right,
No,
she's a
no,
nice
no.
lady.
just
Keep
at
it
my
respectful.
house.
She's
just
classy.
scandalous at my house.
Very classy, classy scandalous for her man.
But no, her perspective. I asked her this last night or whatever, and she said you got two kinds of firemen.
Okay.
You know, whenever they're bringing patients to her to drop them off, she's like, you have the one fireman that tells you every single detail
Okay.
possible.
Okay.
So they tell you the vitals, they tell you when, where, how it happened.
Okay.
They
Their
tell
maiden
you-
name and
yes,
shit like
they're like they've got a mole on their left butt cheek that looks a little funny, you know, and they'll tell you everything.
Yeah.
You know, and my wife's like,
Let's go.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Yeah.
Are they dying?
We're gonna ask them.
You know,
Okay.
I'm going to ask them all the same
Yeah,
stuff. So just tell me what you need. But they tell them everything.
Yeah.
Or you have the fireman that just comes in there, they drop a patient off, and my wife's like,
Yeah.
who is this?
What do we got?
What do we got? And they're
Yeah.
like, well,
They can't even spell vitals.
yeah. They're like, they're sick.
Yeah.
You know,
I really don't know what's going on with them, but they wanted to come here.
yeah.
Hey,
They
listen,
wanted
man.
to come to Baptist, so here they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. They called me. I showed up. Here we are. Like,
Yeah.
They said their toe's been hurting for 2 weeks. Here we are. All right.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
She said it's so funny because there's that one guy that just like goes on and
Yeah.
on and on, and she's like, okay,
Yeah.
One of those nurses where your wife works gave me shit because I spelled hypertension wrong. And she said, just put HTN. I was like, all right, a little
noted,
bit easier.
noted.
Okay. All right.
I like that a lot more.
All right. Then you got our phone number? Or?
No, I'm married.
Married man, yeah. Your wife made you wear your ring today, huh?
Every day, man. After
yeah,
those
it's true.
first like 5 bucks, she's like, "You're not wearing your ring." I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I was tapping the glass."
Listen,
babe.
there weren't any comments asking if you were single, so you're good. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, tell her, hey, Bree, you don't have to worry.
You're good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you. I mean, your mother-in-law in that comment. I hope she's watching. Whenever you were like, I forget what episode.
It was about banging his wife.
Yeah, but I forget what the episode was. It was like what to do to calm you down after you get home from work, and he's like, "Yeah, you just go home and bang your old lady." And then Holligan's mother-in-law watched the episode,
Yeah.
and was like,
Bad idea.
"Good to know that you like to bang my daughter." And dude,
Well,
we were freaking dying laughing, man.
that made my day.
Really?
That literally
I-
made my day.
I mean,
Hey, shout out to him for supporting the pod.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, for sure.
She's
Yeah.
a nice
Tune in,
lady.
tune
And
in.
listen,
I should have
It's a
told him
comedy.
not to watch
Yeah.
that one.
she knows you. She knows what's going down.
Yeah, she knew who
All right.
I was after the first 2 dates, man.
Of course, we all
Yeah.
knew
This guy.
upon meeting.
He's
you.
cool, but he's kind of a wild card.
The internet knows exactly who you are, dude. After a couple of episodes, yeah. So okay, yeah, that's a great perspective. Shout out to Christine, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
also
yeah.
stop calling Murph so much while we're at work, and leave us alone. We're trying to have a good time, lady.
Keeps hemming him up. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
you keep freaking jamming me up. This one, this is a special one. I don't know if some departments might have these, but I don't trust them right off the rip.
okay.
The Canadian. I I think they're sleeper
The
cells or
US,
something,
the
man.
US Canadian firemen.
Yeah. I don't trust them, man. They got a freaking a gopher or a beaver instead of an American eagle holding their helmet shield. Yeah, listen. They're doing their fancy maple leaf handshake, dude. I don't trust them. We got a couple of them sneaking around.
Their bottom half of their mouth and the top half separate when they talk.
South Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't trust them, man.
Hey, buddy.
You know, they're sleeper cells. They could be. They're just getting intel from us. Yeah, you say Tim Hortons or
we
something.
got to know why you left Canada.
Yeah, you say Tim Hortons and they snap on you and they freaking assassinate you real. Yeah, they spin your neck around backwards. But
We got a couple of them that work with us.
we got a couple of them, dude. Yeah, but I don't know.
One
I don't
less
trust
now.
those guys. Yeah. Oh yeah,
They're usually
forgot
good
about that.
firemen.
They are good firemen.
They're,
dude. And
usually good firemen.
and they're
All
fun.
the ones that we have are.
Dude,
Yeah.
so one of them came to our station the other day, and he came to drop a report off to me and snuck up on me. He doesn't know that I haven't regurgitated tricuspid valve, and he could have killed me at any moment. But, dude, no, y'all weren't there, and it was like 6 o'clock in the evening. I was like, I'll play a little Warzone or whatever. I had my headset in, and he came and poked me with his with the radio, and I was like... I think I passed out for a second. Yeah, dude. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, hey. Yeah, because he's a upper ranking guy. I was like, oh, hey. Yeah.
Oh,
He's like,
man.
hey, brother, how you doing? I was like, I'm good, man. He's like, my son's got that same game. I'm like, tell him, hit me up, Tater Spanker 69 on PlayStation. We play Warzone together.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
man!
dude.
You're like the feigning goat of the group, man.
Oh,
That's
dude.
right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I hate it, dude. I hate being scared.
I
hate it
literally
so
just
much,
go
man.
into his room just to tell him, like to tell him a story or something.
Hey, man.
I'm like, hey man. And he's like, Jesus,
Yeah.
God, what you gotta hang a bell from your
I
neck
gotta
or
put bells on
something.
you guys. I gotta put one of those alarms in front of my door. That goes, "Beedoo, beedoo." Yeah, it's freaking crazy. I don't know. Listen, it's who I am. I'm a little scaredy cat. All right, Jesus.
Oh man.
Oh
Anyway,
my God!
Schmaligan, what do you
Why
got?
does that make me laugh so hard?
Because it's fun.
All right, I put there's the dad
dad.
fireman,
Sure.
the one who keeps us all in line. Usually it's the captain.
Yeah,
usually,
sure.
usually it's the one that's like, yeah, we can't do that. They're usually the biggest bummer
Yep.
of the group.
Yeah.
Which you need them because guys like me and you will. And
Yeah,
maybe from time
sadly.
to time, Murphy,
Yeah.
we'll get everybody else in trouble with our
True,
shenanigans.
true. I'll give you that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just want to hang out and play video games and eat ice cream and shit. Yeah. And they're like, listen, we got to do some training.
We got to do
All right,
something.
look,
Yeah.
y'all got to tighten up a little bit.
Yeah. Listen, yeah. We're there walking around in Crocs and shit.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey. Yeah.
The Chiefs coming by, okay, boys.
Yeah. We're in Crocs and shorts. We're like, it's Saturday. And he's like, it's Tuesday at noon. Like, oh, shit. I didn't even realize that. Yeah. Yeah. My bad.
Halligan's wearing a wife beater. What are you doing?
Yeah. That's a good one. I think every station or district has one. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, listen.
Yeah.
You can't say that to Chief.
I'm,
you need 'em.
I'm notorious for like,
But I said with all due respect.
That'll never
no,
get
but I'm
old.
always notorious, and the captain sometimes tells me something. But like, I work out, in the morning,
Yeah.
and I'm wearing like workout shorts. Well, once I work out, I'm not changing.
changing yet.
Yeah.
So
I gotta shower
I stay
first.
I stay in workout shorts, and then they're like, "Hey, might want to get in your uniform.
like 4 hours, man.
Yeah.
Are you still working
I'm
out?"
still working out. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go out
yeah,
and
yeah.
punch the punch bag.
Like,
Yeah.
well, I'm done for the day. He's like, it's Tuesday at 1 o'clock. You can't be. I'm like, well, if you say so, I guess. Yeah. Tomato. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's a good one. Murph?
All right, I got the early morning loudmouth.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I feel like that could be a direct shot. I'm excited to be at work.
There's a
Damn
lot.
right.
Of, there's
Yeah,
a lot
okay.
of them out
Yeah.
there.
There's Hillen's like got both ends of the spectrum. Like when he gets there in the morning,
He's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. A shift hates him.
Oh, yeah.
So they're like,
I have to wake
they're
him up
like,
half the
they're
time.
like, all right, dude, shut up.
They're still sleeping.
He just is like nonstop, like coming in at 100%,
Drinking all their coffee?
Yeah.
The lights are always off when you come in too.
And he's just like flipping on lights, hey, and just immediately starts bitching.
Oh, yeah.
But then in the morning when he's getting off,
oh boy.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I'm
just
like,
own
hey,
it, yeah.
everybody, calm the hell down. All right,
Right.
You guys are too loud. Yeah, I'll give you that. That's pretty much me.
yeah. But then
Yeah.
you got the other end of the spectrum where like a guy's just amped up, regardless,
Yeah.
you know,
Doesn't
you
matter.
make a call in the middle of the night and he's talking to you too much. You're like, all I want to do, bro, is just go back to sleep. Please don't engage my brain
Man.
right now.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Like,
You see
let
that
me-
on the med unit when you get stuck. with it.
Yeah.
It's the worst, man. It really is. You're driving. It's 3
want-
o'clock in the morning. You're
yeah.
driving to a BS call, and you're just like,
I would like to stay half asleep through this
please,
whole
man,
thing.
please, yeah, please stop talking to me. Yeah, whenever you get
Right.
it's a new guy and he's
Yeah.
uncomfortable with the silence.
Yep.
Like, hey man, let's just sit here and be quiet. We'll drive to this call. We'll knock it out, get it over with.
Yeah.
You
Leave me
guys
the
are
hell alone.
always, they're like, until they've done it enough, they're always excited about that 2 a.m. call. They're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
dude, this is number 9 for
Yeah.
us. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh,
And I'm like, hey,
I'm like,
bro.
this is number 9.
yeah. But, hey, you just pipe
Ain't that the
pipe
truth?
down for God's sakes.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
I used to be that guy
I
when I
did
first
too.
got hired.
I think we all were in the beginning, man. And then
Yeah.
you just eventually you're just like,
Start talking about
Oh.
your busiest shifts, and then like you realize, like, wait, that really sucks.
yeah, yeah. And that kind of
It
goes
sucks
along
after
with
a while.
that goes along with. I don't know if anybody's got it written down, but the guy who loves a busy station, which hey, shout out to him. You need those guys, man.
Yeah.
But they're like they'll swing out to our station or whatever. They're like, are you guys like, what? You guys only ran like 5 calls today. I'm like, yeah, so
Pretty good-
far,
pretty good shift,
Yeah,
so
that ain't bad. Yeah, so far it's 5 o'clock. He's like, we've usually run like 12 by now. I'm like, all right,
Cool, man.
cool.
All of those med calls.
Yeah.
You want a badge?
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, God, I'm out, man. You buy a
know-
pint of ice cream or something, Chubbs?
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I do enjoy busyness
Sure.
at the shift.
Sure.
I like that
Yeah.
we're not like a retirement station or anything like
Right.
that. But
We're
also,
pretty busy.
But also, there's an element to where, like, dude, I don't want to be at the station that runs 12 fire alarms,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, no,
That's
the
not-
mundane like
Yeah,
that's
calls,
not
you
fun,
know,
yeah.
like that's not fun to me.
Yeah.
No.
Even like in the big cities, there's places like that. Like you're in the center of the city, you're not making fires, you're just going on fire alarms and
Right,
homeless
right,
calls
right.
all
Yeah.
the time. You know,
One of the best things about being a firefighter is being at the station
Yes.
and hanging with everybody at the station.
Hanging with the
dude.
boys, yeah.
Yeah, hanging with the boys at the station, making dinner, watching movies, dropping a little war zone, hit the sticks if you know, yeah, whatever you want to do if you got time. But
You
I
got
mean,
time, yeah.
but there are certain calls that are fun too, like you
Yeah.
know, a fire, you know,
Sure.
shit like that. Like that's a good time, or like
Yeah.
a cool rescue or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
An entrapment, you know, motor vehicle accidents, nobody gets hurt, but you know, those are like we're amped up, we're excited.
Yeah, we're excited.
Other than that, dude, like let's hang at the station.
Yeah.
we'll have
Yeah,
a great
I don't
time.
want to make a fire alarm.
Yeah, no, I don't want to make a fire
So,
alarm.
like for the people who aren't firemen or whatever, if just so you know, like when we get a fire alarm that you know,
Yep.
I'm sure you've been in a building that has a fire alarm, but if they come in, we've got to get fully dressed out like it's an actual fire.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
have our gear on, our packs on, our helmet on, ready to go in there like it's an actual fire.
it's
but
summertime, it's 100 degrees.
Yes,
Yeah.
but 99.9% of the time, it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, like you said, it's summertime, 100 degrees outside, and we're
You run like 10 fire alarms, you're like, I
don't
the
wanna do
10th
this.
time,
I'm
your
done.
gear is as wet as it would be on
yeah,
a fire.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
because
we
you're
haven't-
sweating in it. Yeah. Yeah.
God
You're
forbid
taking your third shower of the
Yep.
day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There's nothing better than just hanging at the station, man.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that's,
yeah, man.
That's why we started this podcast. Here we are. And there's been a couple of guys that have messaged me
It's just like
on Instagram, and they're like, dude, it's just like hanging at the station.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's so
yeah,
fun.
yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, man, that's what
This
it's
is
all
it.
about.
This is it.
This is the fun part, and here we are. Yeah, listen, Aunt Sheila calling us for a toe pain. That ain't fun. All right. Yeah. Us making spaghetti and making fun of Holligan. That's a good time.
lot of
dude.
fun.
Yeah, that's a good time.
That's a good
dude.
time.
Yeah, telling Holligan he's got a hot mom in the kitchen while I'm whipping up a freaking red sauce. I'm in.
C shift's red sauce, of course.
Out of C shift's fridge. Oh, I get the ground beef out of A shift's fridge.
Yeah.
Then I get the sauce out of C shift's cabinet.
We
stuff
keep the
like
cheese,
That.
of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah.
We
got-
buy the good cheese, we
buy the-
lock our locker.
We buy the We buy the thing of Parmesan and lock that shit up. All right, so that was who did that one?
I think that was
I think that was Murph.
wasn't me.
Yeah, the early morning loudmouth. That's where
Yeah,
where that
okay.
started.
All right. All right. I don't know about all that. I don't know if I agree with that. Is that me?
Yeah, that's you,
That's
dude.
me. Here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna go with. I can't do that one. Not yet. This one is very specific to our area. The hunter/fisherman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we know a guy, Schmalin, dude. All he wants to do is come to our station, hang with us, and
Talk
tell
about
us
duck hunting.
tell us dumb duck hunting stories, dude. Oh man, there I was in my blind at 3 a.m. and a whole squad of ducks came. What is a flock? A flock. A whole squawk of ducks came in and they landed, and then I had to wait till daylight to shoot. I'm like, Alan, I don't care, man. Yeah, I don't give a shit. You wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go into a fucking swamp and shoot 2 ducks.
Get attacked.
Yeah,
by
Worst hobby ever, dude. Duck hunting. I'm out, man. I can't do it. I'm out, man.
Yeah.
And this is coming from a guy who draws Space Marines and dragons in his spare time. Like, listen.
Which blows my mind knowing your dad. It does not make any sense.
It doesn't.
It makes
doesn't,
zero
right?
sense.
My dad is
The outdoorsman.
My dad, I sent you guys a picture, and I'll see if I can load it up on YouTube. I don't know if I can, but he's cooking a raccoon right now.
Yeah, what the fuck?
He's cooking
Is that what that was?
That was a skinned
Skinned
raccoon.
raccoon, okay.
Was that like roadkill or was it like?
So it was killing his chickens, and he shot it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. and he's like, I looked up a recipe on how to cook up a raccoon. I said, what?
They have those?
You can do that? He's like, oh yeah. He said you can cook them. You got to remove the glands.
Oh
You can
my
cook
God.
anything.
He's like, tell Murph and Holligan I got raccoon for them before they
Sign
leave. I'm
me
like,
up.
I don't know,
hey,
man.
bud,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, anything his dad cooks,
Dude.
I'm telling you,
I-
off the charts.
I'll see if I can put
Off
dude,
the charts.
It was the
Yeah.
big, yeah,
That good?
It was the biggest raccoon I'd ever seen. It looked like a dog. I'm like, are you
dude,
sure that was? He kept a paw on it.
I
Just
thought
like-
it was a bobcat.
Or
no,
a nutria.
it
when
was
you
a-
sent us that
it-
picture.
It was a raccoon, dude, and he was like, it had a hammer on him too. Yeah. So
Is he gonna cook it and eat it?
so he cut it off, of course. So for people who don't know, raccoons are one of the species that has a bone in their penis.
A
Or-
baculum.
A baculum. I think it's like raccoons, walruses, and there's like a whale has. I think I have one. Yeah. So,
Yeah. Show the
so
folks.
yeah, this is my dad gave me this, and it's a raccoon penis or a baculum. Melissa, tighten up on this. I don't know if she can. But yeah, so I made it into a drink stir, so you can stir your drink with it or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, my dad is over there active. Yeah.
I didn't
so
know you used it for that.
So stuff like this is why
Fucking
whenever
disgusting,
yeah,
Oh yeah, I have one. His dad gave me
Yeah.
one. Like he
Yeah.
he was like, I don't hand these out very often. We all got drunk together, me and his dad and Tim,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and he's like, I like you boys, whatever, blah blah blah. He's telling us a story, and he's like, I don't hand these out very often, but I'm gonna give you all one
Yeah,
or
dude.
whatever. He hands us
Here's
both
a
one
cock.
already. Yeah.
yeah, dude, he Father, Son, Holy Spirit him with a raccoon dick. I was like, yeah, we got hammered.
I
that
still
night.
have it. I still have it.
Yeah.
When's your dad giving me a cock? I want a
Hey,
cock.
listen, you go over there this evening, this afternoon. But yeah, so it's me opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sure.
my dad's cooking a raccoon. This is why whenever I was a fat
Yeah.
kid, playing computer games and drawing dragons, he's like, I don't know about this kid, man. This kid's a little off. Yeah. So
That's probably why you and your dad get along so well, though, is because you're not exactly the same.
yeah,
Right?
Hey, absolutely. Hey, and he went with it. He's like, hey, you're not gonna be like me. That's fine.
Yeah. You and your dad get along well.
Oh
good
yeah,
dad.
he was over here this morning. Yeah, he's cool as shit, man.
Me and
Shout
my
out.
dad are a lot alike, but also when we have our opposites.
Yeah,
But
huge
we
differences.
love hanging.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, same
It's the
here.
best, man.
That's how you know you had a good dad.
Is your
Yeah,
dad still
yeah.
around?
Oh,
Did he go
yeah.
buy
Oh,
milk?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if he went to buy. I don't know if he went to buy milk and never came
yeah,
back.
I got a hot mom. Of course he stayed around, dude. He's been fighting off Hillans and Murphys since day fucking one.
He doesn't know who his dad is.
What's his name? Boomhauer or something?
Dale. Listen,
Dale.
Dale. Dale Eben. Dude.
Earnhardt.
Eben.
Dale
dude.
is also a King of the Hill character, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's a man. He was a good old man, dude. I love that guy. Me and him,
sounds-
we still talk to each other all the
Yeah.
time, man.
That's rad, dude. Does
good.
he like the podcast?
I think he's tuned in.
Does
a
he know
couple
how to use
times.
the internet?
No,
Okay.
dude. He's
Okay.
he's kind of like Murph's mom, right?
Yeah.
That just like internet, all that shit. You know what he told me
Could
the other
care,
day?
could
He was
care
like-
less about the internet.
He
yeah.
goes, you know what? I just started working out, and goddamn, I love this shit, man. I was like,
Yeah, man.
damn, Dad. Like, I've been telling you to do this for a long time,
Right. Yeah.
You know, but he's had a labor intense job, so he didn't really had to. You know?
Yeah, he was a landscaper.
Yeah.
Right.
I look
Yeah.
at my dad. I'm like, I'm okay with looking like that.
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, yeah.
guess.
My dad still looks good.
Yeah.
So that was me, right, the hunter.
Oh,
Listen,
Hillen
that.
over there though,
Those-
he's fighting those genetics.
Oh,
Man.
I'm fighting them daily, dude. Fighting. Yeah. You seen my dad or my uncles? I got to
Keeping you honest,
It's a
that's for
constant
sure.
struggle, man.
Yeah.
I'm starving myself daily just to look like this.
He's got hips on him that could deliver quadruplets.
I'm working on
so.
the shoulders. All right? I got to widen the shoulders, and then my hips will be okay. I got to trim these things down a little bit. Anyway, sons of bitches. That's not how this show works. I make fun of you two. All right.
Oh, man.
So that was me, the hunter / fisherman.
was a good one.
Weird outdoor goober.
That's
Yeah.
a good one for the South.
Yeah. Schmaligan, what do you got?
I got one. This is another shot at Hillen. The Grouch. The Grouch.
Okay.
Oh man, that was my next one. That's my next one. Yeah.
The Grouch. Of course, Hillen's not too much for. He's a Grouch. Yeah, he's a Grouch. But there's like it seems to be like at every single station, there is somebody who's just grouchy.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
Like
I don't think I'm
just
that grouchy.
No.
hates the world. No.
I have it written
No,
down as the complainer.
I have the bad mood Brad.
Oh,
There you
no.
go, there you
the
go.
bad mood Brad. No, Hillen's not in a bad mood.
No,
So
no,
he doesn't qualify.
He
for
does
that.
it for fun.
Yeah, he
That's
does it
why
for
he does
fun.
it.
I do it
Yeah,
for
yeah.
comedic relief. For God's
Yeah,
sake, got a
yeah,
damn
yeah.
intense job. Dead bodies and
But
fires and
the old grumpy griffs, you know,
yeah,
they're
grumpy
just
griffs.
like,
Yep.
you're like, man, this dude, you know.
Oh, yeah.
After like a few shifts, you're like, maybe he's having like a bad day, but like then
Yeah.
after a few shifts, you're like,
This is just who he
okay,
is.
man, you gotta cheer up. You know, you gotta smile a little bit.
Yeah, don't be such a grumpy Gus, for God's sake. We
Yeah.
got a cool
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
You
It's
got a
fun.
cool job. We're all hanging out.
We
We're
don't
having a
work
good
all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Sometimes it's the older guys that have just been kind of spoiled. You
Yeah.
know, I wouldn't even say spoiled, but like
Yeah.
they've been in the same position for
Sure.
20 years.
Sure. And a
Ma-
lot,
and they've seen the department change.
yes,
you know?
it'll be an
Yeah.
older guy who's kind of left by his crew has left him. Like
Yeah.
it's
Sure.
just him at a station, and he gets a couple like young,
Holligans.
strong cock studs like us. Yeah. She's had the young bull. Now she or she's had the old bull. Now she wants a
the
young,
young bull.
calf. Yeah.
From my
yeah.
chest pubes.
Yeah.
all the way down.
All the way down to my chin.
A solid V.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, that's that's got to be a big thing for that old guy who's just his crew left him and it's just him.
Yeah.
and he sees us coming in firing hot.
Yeah, hard to relate with those guys. You know,
Hard to
like-
relate. Yeah,
I don't blame him.
That'll probably that's us already, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've had these young kids come in and they're talking about TikTok and Glee Blops and shit. I'm like, what? And I'm like, hey, give me.
I worked with one of those recently
Dude,
or whatever, and I was
yeah.
just like, and this kid was, on the med unit.
Spectrum.
With me.
Oh, yeah.
that too. But he's on the med unit with me, and he bitched more than like I ever
yeah.
did the
Oh,
whole day,
yeah.
And I'm like,
Did you correct him?
oh, thank you, come on,
yeah.
thank you, Murphy.
Immediately.
I'm like,
immediately.
I'm like about like the third call or whatever he was complaining nonstop, and I'm just like, okay, look, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I got to ride with you the rest of the shift.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hear it, And I'm the old guy. He's a brand new guy,
Yep.
But
Yeah.
he had more complaints than me, And I'm like, look, this is your job. This is gonna be your job for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, you just gotta let that shit go,
Yeah.
man.
There's other jobs
Yeah.
out there, bro.
I've been here
You know.
16 years,
Yes.
and I'm riding
Yeah.
this schmegma unit. All right,
Yeah.
dude, yeah, yeah. Listen, I don't want to be on this thing either. All right,
Yeah.
You're like, I'll drive us both off a cliff right now. The hell is wrong with this guy? yeah, dude. He just, yeah. You shut the hell up, or I'll take a sharp turn off this next cliff.
I want to
What?
go back to the station as bad as you
Yeah.
do, but
It's so funny
Yeah.
how true that is. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that's why I like riding it with one of y'all.
Oh, dude, it's way more fun.
We have a
Yeah.
good time, even if it sucks.
Way more
dude,
fun.
my favorite is when someone really doesn't want to be on it, and I just don't give a shit. And I'm
Right.
just like,
Yeah.
my energy level's way up here.
Yeah, and they're like, oh,
They're just like, oh, and I'm like, dude, we're gonna rock out
Yeah.
to every call we go on. I'm gonna be in
yeah.
a great mood, and
Yep.
you're gonna hate me the whole time.
Yeah, hell yeah. It actually ends up bringing them up, right?
It does.
Yeah, all
yeah.
the time. Every
Yeah.
single time they end up like after like a good event happens because it's dude, that's placebo, man. The world knows it's
Sure.
energy. It's
Sure.
energy, dude.
It is.
It's
It
all right,
is.
easy. I'll get you some.
The
I'll get you
world-
some damn crystals and shit in front of you. Hey, send us some crystals.
The
Somebody,
energy,
send us
man.
some moonstones for this freaking weirdo.
But it is. It's like it's almost like when you're in a good mood, it's like better things just happen.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
seems
yeah.
like that. You know.
Yeah,
It's
that's why
definitely true.
I mean, like when all of us are there together, and I'm in a way better
way
mood.
more fun.
Same here.
Yeah.
If I know I'm in it with a crew with a whole bunch of swing guys, nothing against the swing guys. I mean, there's
Yeah.
some good guys out there that I love working with.
They suck, but-
if I know y'all are coming to the station, I'm already jazzed.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
before
Oh, yeah.
I get there,
Oh yeah,
I'm like, oh yeah,
it's a
it's
real
gonna-
bummer when we're
Yeah.
like, oh Murphy or oh Hillen's on vacation. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be there.
yeah. I forgot to send you. A picture. I was going to show you, Murph. So we have separate rooms at our station, and I left my sketchbook in my room. And I went to go work out, and dude, Murph drew a hilarious dick in my sketchbook with I'll post it up with it. It's got a cape on it, billowing in the wind. I was like, I came into my room because I finished my workout early. You know me, crushing everything. And Murph's in there just intricately drawing, like cross-hatching a dick, and I was like, all right.
Well, the funny thing is he came into my room earlier that day, and he goes, have you drawn today? Because okay, so for the people out there, Hillen and I both like love to draw, and we like do that as a hobby. So, but he's always practicing, and I don't practice that often, so it gives me a hard time for not practicing.
Naturally,
because I mean that's how you get better. But anyway, so he gives me a hard time about not practicing, and you're never gonna get better, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, I'm listening to
the guy with one kid.
Hey, that's a lot. All right, damn it. Hey.
So then he goes and works out or whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go practice. I'm gonna go practice in his sketchbook.
There you go, my man.
He's got like 3 different pencils and pens laid out. He's doing shadows. I'll post it up.
Well, y'all, that's our new merch, man. Right there.
Dude, a dick with a cape and a helmet on it. Yeah, dude, that'd be so funny, man.
Somebody's got to start a venue.
That's the Grumpy Griff, right?
Yeah, dude, I'm in. New T-shirt.
I don't know why I love it so much.
It's fun, man.
Funny looking penises just crack me up.
Because it's fun. It's so fun. We did the same thing in the military, dude.
Yes.
If you left your hat laying around, or your cover, if you want to be nerd alert,
Yes.
If you left your hat laying around, dude, we were drawing a big old hog in that thing, man. I mean,
inside of it,
it would be a circle around it, dude. Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh man.
God, I should have been in the military.
Yeah,
rookie move not being in the military.
So you know what my brother said they used to do to guys or whatever when they first get to the state or the base, because my brother was in the military too. So he said whenever anybody would leave their cover around, that everybody had black shoe polish. They'd take a ton of black shoe polish and put it all on the
underside.
Right here, but under the so they go to put it on or whatever, and they don't feel it, they don't see it. Well, then they take their hat off when they get inside.
Big black thing right there.
They got just a
big black ring
across the front of their head.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
that shit was so fun, man. And the military was just like the fire department, like except
over.
a little bit stricter.
Most 18-year-olds.
Oh yeah. And you're just having a good time, man. It was fun.
I had to paint curbs in the military one time because I got in trouble.
Yeah, man. Having a kid at 18 really kind of screws
it's
you
kind
out
of
of it, man.
Not the best thing you could have done.
Oh, it was a good thing.
Keep it in your pants, for
God,
God's
dude,
sakes.
it was great.
Yeah.
I mean, my parents were super thrilled. The school support. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Like,
Didn't see
like,
that
"You
coming.
Idiot.
really are a freaking hillbilly. Anybody got a good one before we end it? Like a real good one that you could think of?
Man,
Oh, mine's already been taken.
I think I wrote down the Gump. The Gump, like the
Forrest Gump?
the idiot
Like a-
savant.
Okay.
What you work with?
Nice.
Or were you about to put yourself in that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, hang on a second.
No, that is not me. But it went nowhere. I couldn't think of anything. I thought it was a good name for a fireman, but
I got the Chubster. That's a good one, dude. The guy who eats everything at the
late
station.
night eater.
Late
Well,
night
that's
eater.
you.
The late
That's
night
me,
eater.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
If I
definitely
wake
not
up for a
me.
call, I'm scrounging and finding the stuff to make a peanut butter and jelly, dude.
Or that heavy set
Yeah.
guy, the heavy set guy that's always like, I don't know why I'm getting so big.
Yeah.
man.
I don't know why I gain weight.
Yeah.
And
I
then
just
all
got
of a
on
sudden-
keto.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden you go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and they're just scarfing out a pizza.
Yeah.
You're like,
Or they're
hey, bud.
Those
Yeah.
are extra calories.
They're
is
on.
what we call
They're
them.
like, I'm doing keto, and they're eating 3 hamburger patties with like cheese and mayonnaise and shit. All you're like, hey, what are you doing?
it's keto.
All right, easy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Excessive keto. Murph caught me the other night.
Yep.
of course. I mean,
got
we
me.
catch each other all the time. Dude. Yeah.
What are you doing?
There's no point in even sneaking it anymore.
I was
man.
slathering peanut butter on
He
like
was.
a tortilla. I was like,
Probably a tortilla out of my fucking lunch kit.
Yeah, absolutely it was.
Yeah, of course.
And I said, what are you doing there, Chubbs?
Yeah. He just drops his tortilla peanut butter face down.
Nothing. He just throws it in the trash.
Freaks out.
this knife was
man.
just checking to see if it worked or not.
Oh, dude. I mean that's a lot of us at like 3
There's
a.m.
nothing worse
man.
than getting caught, man. You're like,
man.
You get woken up at a call at 3 a.m., man, and then you get back to the station and you're like, oh,
little Debbie sounds.
I could eat a little bit.
That's the med unit, like we talked about,
Yeah.
man.
You're like, I deserve a snack.
Yeah.
4,000 calories later, you're like, fuck.
Dude, I think me and you were working. I did that the other day. Actually, were you working too?
You have to.
Were you on duty? No, you were. It was
yeah.
me and Hill, and I was like,
Yeah.
dude, I just let myself go.
Of course.
You have
Of course.
I started
Especially
out
when you're on the med
so good
Yeah.
too. Rice, chicken, eggs.
That's how
and
it goes, man.
8 cookies.
You try so hard, and then you hit a certain point. And you're like, I'm kind of over that.
I couldn't control myself.
Speaking of, somebody brought Girl Scouts cookies to the station.
Dude,
There was like 6 boxes.
can we
What?
talk about how
Yeah, there was.
expensive
It was the
those
day I worked overtime with Lonnie.
it's
with
game
Lonnie
over,
at
game
the
over.
station too.
Oh, at Station 8?
No, Station 11.
Oh, okay.
Lonnie came
He
out.
came out.
Yeah,
of the
I
station.
rode the
Yeah.
I rode the box that day, and
Yeah.
Lonnie got to stay on the engine.
Oh, I would have. You're too good of a brother, man.
Yeah,
You've been like, hey,
yeah.
That's his brother. For
Over
God's
here,
sake.
big
He had to
bro.
do it.
Yeah, he's the older brother. I gave him.
Yeah.
I gave him the engine, but anyway,
Somebody
yeah,
dropped him off.
dude. And I wasn't there when the Girl Scouts showed up or whatever.
Yeah.
They came out and sold them at the station.
oh, no kidding.
And so, of course, guys just empty their wallets
Yeah, you have to.
on them.
Yeah.
And so I show back up on the med unit, and calories on the med unit don't count.
They don't count.
No, they don't.
They don't count.
They
dude.
do not
So-
count.
Yeah.
They go into the ether.
Dude,
The
they had
demon soul of the med unit consumes them for you.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't need. Yeah, it's got them taken care of. They don't go to you at all.
No,
Dude,
no, no.
the bar was full of cookies.
Oh, man.
I'm so mad I wasn't there.
Yeah, I just went
It
from,
was.
I just went from
it was
6
a
to
bad,
midnight thinking
it was
about
a
that,
bad,
dude. Yeah,
it was
dude,
a
that's-
bad
You're
day
eating
for me.
Samoas, the peanut butter
peanut butter ones,
ones.
the peanut butter patties, man.
There was
like
a
the
new
Samoas.
one they had. It was
Girl
like,
Scouts, if you
it
wanna
was like
sponsor a
peanut butter,
podcast.
caramel, chocolate. I don't know. And yeah, I just ate my weight in it.
We got to talk about it though. You know how expensive they are.
They
Dude,
got a little pricey.
They tried to hem me up outside of Sam's Club.
These
the
little
other
girls
day.
are getting us. Dude, they're running
yeah.
the game on
I was
us.
like,
Yeah.
I need like I was gonna get like 2 boxes. They're
Yeah.
like, that'd be $20. I was like, $20.
Like, I'll go back and buy them
yeah.
12 sleeves of Oreos and be good for $3.
But it's for the
It's
their
a good
troop,
call.
right?
I
It's for their
know,
troop,
I know,
right?
I
It's
know.
yeah.
They're nice
It's-
girls. They're hanging
It's for their
out.
brand new Mustang when they're 16.
Yeah, what are we talking about here? What are the Boy Scouts? What do they sell? What do the Boy Scouts sell?
I don't know, pocket knives maybe.
Yeah, pocket knives.
Cooler
Swiss Army knives. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, you guys let us know. I'm sure we missed something.
Yeah, there's got to be a fireman out
had
there.
to.
Yeah.
We had to. Real quick, we got time for something. Do you guys keep your eyes open at the dentist office when they're cleaning your teeth?
I don't like to.
I haven't been to the dentist.
close
like
your
10
eyes?
Years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't been. You don't count.
Yeah.
I keep them open. I'm like,
What a weirdo.
I thought everybody. I
Looking
stare.
at your
I don't look them in the eyes. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I just look.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was
I
your
look at
dentist,
the
I'd be like,
ceiling.
The girl that cleans my teeth, she always asks me, "Do you want the sunglasses or whatever?"
Yeah.
Because they have, they get the lights right there.
Yeah.
And every time I say yes, because that way I can just like,
Yeah.
Just go to sleep.
Yeah.
Well, I got my mouth open and it seems sexual, so I don't want to close my eyes too.
Just,
It,
so you're just staring at them.
yeah, I'm staring at the ceiling, dude. Yeah, yeah. It seems,
like-
it seems too sexual if I close my eyes. Like,
Oh,
you got your
dude,
mouth
they're-
agape, and then you,
Bro. They've got to
Yeah,
be
dude.
tripping out at you, like have your eyes just wide open, like staring at the ceiling.
I'm looking at the ceiling. For God, put a dentist, put a TV on the screen or something. Fuck's sake.
They're going in the back like, dude, this fucking dude's keeping his eyes open the whole time.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're
Hey, this fucking psychopath's got his eyes open the whole time.
bro. I close my eyes when I get a haircut.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
I'm
weird,
like-
dude.
Yeah, that's weird.
That guy thinks you're jerking
That's
it for
weird.
sure, dude. For sure, that guy thinks you're jerking it. Yeah, yeah. Hey, listen, eyes open at the dentist.
Anything can happen under that cape.
Yeah, while another man's touching your head, that guy thinks you're touching yourself for sure.
No
man.
way.
Oh, 100%,
No way.
dude. Yeah.
I'm on my phone. I was on my phone.
No. Yeah, guys,
was on my phone.
Let us
Listen.
know in the comments, man. Which
I was
one?
playing a game.
Which one is worse, keeping your eyes open at the dentist or closing your eyes doing a haircut? I'm making
haircut
a
one.
poll out of that one. I'm making a poll out of that one. Jesus. All right,
Man.
we covered it. Different
good
types of firefighters. We know we forgot some. There's so many out there.
Yeah.
But again, thank you guys so much. Everybody, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's the main thing that we need from you to keep this rolling. Sub to the YouTube channel. It helps us out so much. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Holligan, you got anything for the folks?
Keep commenting.
Yep.
We like the comments. We try our best to keep up with them.
Yep.
Of course, Hillen's got mostly YouTube and Instagram. I'm on the TikTok.
That's me responding back to you, hitting with some funny quotes and messages. It's all
We,
me.
we need to let
Absolutely.
everybody know because this is the first podcast back that we're officially on Spotify.
Oh, yeah.
So
Bam.
let everybody know we are on Spotify, YouTube. So if you want to watch us, you can do it on both Spotify and YouTube.
Yep.
Or if you just want to listen, Spotify's the go-to there.
Yeah.
But, besides that, Murphy.
Cool.
Yeah. I was just gonna say if you do follow us on any other
Social media.
social media like Instagram or
TikTok.
Facebook or TikTok, just please go to our YouTube and subscribe to us. That would help us a lot. But anyway, we love you guys. We hope to see y'all more comments
for sure.
Yeah,
and we'll
hell
keep
yeah.
putting out all the more episodes.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it coming, folks. Thank you guys so much, and we will catch you guys next time. Later. Cheers.
Later.